All right, Jay Baba, friends. We have a small but earnest group here.
I have a question about the recording.
Please,
I mean, if people are shy,
yeah.
wouldn't it be better not to record it?
That's a good question, and I don't think anybody's ever asked it before. Well, we could. What do you think? It's really up to us. Anybody? People do like to look at it later. They do like to see it. But Susan, I think there might be a way to just. Well, there's a way to maybe sing without, without seeing, hiding your face. I know that's not quite the same. Well, to sing and not be recorded would be to go to Artie. Artie is never recorded.
Well, I'm coming to this group to practice for Artie. I'm not ready for Artie because that's a whole bunch of people. I'm not going to share. I'm not going to sing tonight, but I feel like I'd be more likely to in the future if it wasn't being recorded.
Okay. Well, how do you feel about? Well, so you're in the audience. Are you comfortable with that while we sing?
Yeah, that's fine. But
okay, that's something.
If in the future, it can be discussed.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
I have one question. If Susan decides to sing, couldn't you, Betty, just turn off the recording while Susan sings and turn it back on again?
I can do that. Yeah. Okay. How does that sound, Susan? Yeah. Just pause it and then just get back on. I think the rest of us are accustomed to, recording. So it's not an issue so much with us. Yeah, Wendy?
I'll be honest, I'm always a nervous wreck before I'm singing for days before.
Really?
Moments before, trying to get it right, and then I hit the wrong tune and yada yada. But you know what? All of us have done that, Susan. We've hit the wrong tune, or we've changed the tune last week. I think it was, I changed the tune. I had the same words, but the wrong tune. And I think it just gives you courage to be stronger in you have to be brave. I think that's it. In this day and age, we got to learn to be brave, no matter what our age. And everybody here is supportive. And, people will say what they want to say, but I know for myself, it has helped me tremendously. Because Martin will always say to me, oh, I love to hear you sing, because I'm always singing. But I don't have confidence in it at all. Not. So I hear what you're saying, Susan, I do. But this is giving me the courage, not that I'm going to go out and change my profession by any means, but being comfortable in my own strength of making a wrong sound or hitting the note. It doesn't matter, but just being okay in myself. I don't know.
If I was just going to be strong, I would just go and sing at Artie. But I need increment.
Yeah.
No, I really understand. I mean, sometimes as often as I have joined in to Artie to share a reading or a poem or something, it always takes me, it's never just, oh, this doesn't, I'm always a little bit hesitant about it. I don't know why. It's because, well, here we are, a shy folks group. And I guess the reason that the recording here doesn't bother me is that I never go back and listen to myself on the recording. If I did that, it would probably bother me. And then I would become even more shy, but I don't do that. And so other people that want to listen to it, I hope they enjoy it and it's wonderful. But here, once I do decide to do something, then it's, I'm like all the rest of you. I have to stop because I started in the wrong key or I hit the wrong note, or suddenly it's, oh, that doesn't sound right. Oh, it doesn't make any difference. We're here to share music and share Baba's love, and it's all okay. So
Interesting. I have heard from several people who say they like to go back and listen to it. I think they like it. I think they think that's Angela said it's kind of heartwarming that we.
Oh,
know,
good. Oh, good. All
that's what
right.
she says.
Yeah. And I'm the same way. I have a really mediocre at its best voice, and I'm tone deaf. But so I totally understand. And if you ever want to sing at RT Susan, I can sing along with you, because sometimes that helps.
Susan, I'll tell you too that evening RT these days has been about 4 or 5 people. You know, this size group or smaller. So evening RT tends to be small. So it's a good way to, you might check it out and see how it feels. Hi, Sally. Are you in India?
No, I'm back here in New Jersey. Jai Baba. Jai Baba,
Sally.
everybody.
Hey, Baba,
Yeah,
Sally.
yeah. Prakash stayed back in Mehrabad. So he's over there and I'm back here.
Susan, I must say, I don't think this is unusual for us to have this little discussion about singing. I think that's kind of interesting. We do all have our take on it. I'll tell you, I think probably that's the one thing that Zoom has given me is singing. I never used to sing and never feel. I always have felt that I would sing along with the guitar when somebody else was playing a guitar, but and I do think there is something, what's the word? It's music is, there's something beyond, there's energy beyond, I think, what we understand. It gives you energy. Music is, and I know Inayat Khan talks about it a lot. I think there's something to it. I can't find the words exactly, but it's yeah, Wendy, yeah.
The first night we came together, I mean, we were all in the same soup. We were all nervous and so on. But I'm a big calibrator, and I watched us as we kept moving through it, and we just all were so happy. You know, we're all smiling. It was lovely. It was, yeah, it's a great group. And we just kind of eventually settle into that space, don't you think?
Yeah.
And got, you know what?
It was such a good feeling afterwards. It was so good.
I
It was elated.
I agree. So that's 2 cents worth.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, go ahead, Bob. Go ahead.
One of the things that I don't read music. So, you know, I sort of learn a tune or I learn a song or it's something that I learned long ago. And I've got a songbook from our Rocky Mountain Sahabas that we've had and a couple of other songbooks, but I have to have some friends who can read music, play them for me, I guess. There's one of the things that sort of crosses my mind is, well, gosh, I only know 3 songs. Do people want to hear these again and again and again and again?
Yes.
Because,
yes.
you know, I mean, I love singing them to myself when I'm wandering around the house, you know, but and then I think I have to learn something new, but how do I do that? So there are all of these little glitches and hangups and the mind doing its thing, you know, so I don't.
I don't read music either, but I do listen, and I'll make notes. I'll tell myself, oh, this is where it goes down or it goes up. That's my musical knowledge, down or up. And so I'll make almost a little diagram, and it hit me. Maybe that's what shape note singing is. I think it's not. It's a different notation. I don't know. That was a guess. I don't know. Well, shall we sing?
Yes.
Okay, I'll start off. I have a song that it goes with a poem, and so we are varying from the usual, but program, but why not? Oh, I'm gonna sing this song and see if y'all want to hear the poem too. Okay. It's called Casbah Peth. And it's a song that was sung by Ray Spagnolo at a concert that he put on, and I just struck me. I just loved it. So it's about Baba in the early days. I was walking behind this man. Can you hear me? Okay, yeah. I was walking behind this man and observing as best one can. There was something of sense of light that would brighten the darkest night. From that first glance, my heart was caught, and I thirsted for the truth he taught. But his training in this regard was by laughing and playing cards, drawn by his fragrant radiance, now known as Mirwan Seth. Excuse me. Among the poorest fishermen, those days in Casbah Peth, those days in Casbah Peth. It was dusty and the sun was hot. He was working at his toddy shop, and to the drinkers with a love so kind, he would guide them to leave their drink behind. What is money? He asked. Oh, what good is it? He continued, you place too much value on it. But to the beggars who came to call, it would freely by him be given to all. Drawn by his fragrant radiance, now known as Mirwan Seth, among the poorest fishermen, those days in Casbah Peth, those days in Casbah Peth. He would gather us all around, and the music and sweetness of love would abound. For his presence would cast a net, such that all there sang a sweet duet. So the Muslims and the Hindus too sang together in the master's brew. It was Mirwan who, by loving all, brought the house down with its lonely walls. Drawn by his fragrant radiance, now known as Mirwan Seth, among the poorest fishermen, those days in Casbah Peth, those days in Casbah Peth. So the days passed in Casbah Peth, the direction of my life was set. He had won me my heart and soul, and to this music I hope to grow. Oh, I was walking beside the man, and he asked me about who I am. So I told him, and he said to me, you are mine now, I will set you free. Drawn by his fragrant radiance, now known as Mirwan Seth, among the poorest fishermen, those days in Casbah Peth, those days in Casbah Peth. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.
So, shall I read the poem now?
Please.
It'll take me just a minute to find it, sorry. Okay, this is a poem that that was read at our Sahabas that we had this weekend. in Oregon. And, sorry. Oh. Let's see. By Steve Slamenda, who is a wonderful poet who, gosh, talk about shy. He's people have loved his poetry. People who know him has loved his poetry. Let's see. Oh, sorry, I'm looking and trying to talk a little bit here. Steve, where would that be? Sorry, just a minute. Let's see. New song. It'll take me a minute. Does anybody else want to sing while I futz around? Sally, yay, okay. Thank you, Sally.
Jai Meher Baba, can you hear me okay?
Beautifully, yes, we
Yeah,
can hear.
okay. Okay, I have a song here, which is one of my favorites, and this is a Pam Rubinstein's song. You must have all heard it before, but here I will sing it. I was feeling sick and tired, my body hurting too, with no one here to help me. What was I to do? I turned to Meher Baba, his picture on my wall, and these are the words I said, feeling very small. Oh, Meher, please hear my prayer. Oh, Meher, I know you're there. Oh, Meher, please hear my prayer. Oh, Meher, I know you care. He said, today may be gloomy, tomorrow may be bright, but first you'll have to go through the darkness of the night, till one day you see the everlasting light. Call on me, I am here to help you in your plight. Oh, Meher, please hear my prayer. Oh, Meher, I know you're there. Oh, Meher, please hear my prayer. Oh, Meher, I know you care. He said, the world is a place with many ups and downs, but stay in the race, my dear, and laugh at all the clowns. That's the best way to keep your sanity. So don't worry, be happy, and always call on me. Oh, Meher, your love is so rare. Oh, Meher, you heard my prayer. Oh, Meher, you heard my prayer. Oh, Meher, I know you care. Oh, Meher, you heard my prayer. Oh, Meher, I know you care. Avtar Meher Baba ki jai. Jai Baba.
Wow. Beautiful, Sally. Wow. Oh, golly. Wonderful. Pam is remarkable. Yeah. Thank you so much. That was great.
Jai Baba.
All right, Eva, looks like you're up next.
We have a Buddy Holly song. Okay. Count of three. One.
Every day it's a getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours will surely come my way. Hey, hey. Every day it's a getting faster. Everyone said go ahead and ask her. Love like yours will surely come my way. Hey, hey. Every day seems a little longer every way. Love's a little stronger, come what may. Do you ever long for true love from me? Every day it's a getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like Baba will surely come my way. Hey, hey. Every day seems a little longer every way. Love's a little stronger, come what may. Do you ever long for true love from Baba? Every day it's a getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours will surely come, my love like Baba will surely come, my love like Baba will surely come my way. Hey, KJ.
What a great song for Mama. Wonderful choice. Hey Fred, we can't see you. You got to put your heads together. There you go. Perfect. Thank you. Oh, that was awesome, you guys.
Thank you.
Oh, great choice. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Now it's Bob's turn. Let's see.
Yeah, first I want, it looked like everybody else could hear Wendy's and
You mean
for
you mean Eva?
the
Eva
last,
and Fred? Eva and Fred?
Eva and Frank. It
Yeah.
looked like everybody else could hear that fine. I don't know what's going on with my computer or my speakers. It kept cutting out. I could hear just a little bit here and there, and then it would go away. Did anybody else have that problem, or was it just me?
You know what? I enabled original sound. I don't know if that had anything to do with it or.
It was
That's
fine.
that's supposed to work fine. There's something going on with my hookup here. I don't know what it is.
Maybe we could get together after something and look at your settings, your audio settings. There might be something in there about how you're receiving. I didn't have any problem like that, but I think it's something we would have to. I mean, we wouldn't take time now, but we can
right.
Let's make a date and just look and see how what your settings look like.
That'll be great. That'll be great.
Otherwise, you might need to go to the computer doctor. I don't know. It's a shame.
Oh, I know.
It's a shame. It was beautiful and clear, and I didn't have
Good.
anybody else have a problem? No.
No,
Oh,
only me. I gotta have my son is a real tech guy. I think he should be able to fix this because anyway, that's fine.
What your output is fine. You're not broken up at all or anything. So that's good. Yeah. So now you can sing.
Okay. Okay. This is to the tune of "As I Went Down to the River to Pray." They're words that I wrote because I love that tune, and I love the original words too. But these are some others. As we try to remember you in all that we think and say or do, we need to find you every day, dear Lord, show us the way. Oh, brothers, love him more, open our hearts at the tavern door. Oh, brothers, love him more, more until he helps us stay. As we try to remember you in all that we think and say or do, we need your presence every day, dear Lord, show us the way. Oh, sisters, love him more, open our hearts at the tavern door. Oh, sisters, love him more until he helps us stay. As we try to remember you in all that we think and say or do, we need to find you every day, dear Lord, show us the way. Oh, mothers, love him more, open our hearts at the tavern door. Oh, mothers, love him more until he helps us stay. As we try to remember you in all that we think and say or do, we need your presence every day, dear Lord, show us the way. Oh, fathers, love him more, open our hearts at the tavern door. Oh, fathers, love him more until he helps us stay. As we try to remember you in all that we think and say or do, we need to be yours every day, dear Baba, show us the way. Jai Baba.
Wow, that was so sweet. Wow, beautifully sung. That was great, Bob. Oh, I don't think, are these new? I don't remember you singing your words when you sing at Artie.
Oh, I have a couple of times, yeah. But
Yeah,
maybe we've,
yeah.
we've missed each other, some of the art.
Exactly. Wow, that was sweet. Beautiful. So anybody else? Wendy? Not to
So-
put you on the spot.
I won't ever put my hand up if you don't push me. That's a good thing, Betty. It's okay. So I'm still tossed between these two. I was kind of reminiscing. I spent a lot of time with Arnavez, and every night we watched a movie. And one of the movies that she liked to watch was Amazing Grace. She liked that movie. And so anyway, I thought maybe I would attempt that one. So here we go. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, we have already come. 'Twas grace that brought us safe thus far, and grace will lead us home. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Was blind, but now I see. Jai Baba.
Wow. So sweetly sung. Beautiful, Wendy.
Thank you. And I'm going to breathe for a while.
I see we have, let's see, I'm not seeing. Hey, Ralph, do you want to sing? Rosalie, do you want to sing? Gail?
Let me sing when I get home and I've got some words.
That's another thing. Boy, I can't memorize anything.
I'll sing a short song.
Okay.
This was Jenny's song, Don't Worry, Be Happy. Don't worry, be happy, Meher Baba loves us all. Illusions are many, but underneath them all, there's one reality, that you and I are one. And God is love and love is God, and God and man are one. So don't worry, be happy, Meher Baba loves us all. Illusions are many, but underneath them all, there's one reality, that you and I are one. And God is love and love is God, and God and man are one. Jai Baba.
Beautiful. So sweetly sung, Ralph. That was really nice.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you.
How is it? Are you hot out there in Texas? Is it still hot?
No, gosh. It's very hot. It's been about 110, 108, 9, and then it got cloudy. I don't know where they came from, the clouds.
Oh, bless them.
And we're praying, so maybe we'll make it rain if we hit the right notes today. May get Big Daddy Thunder rolling, get him cranked up here to raining. Yeah. Say Baba.
Jai Baba. What about you, Rosalie?
I'm singing along, actually. It's wonderful, these songs, to hear them, they're familiar. And then this way I could kind of feel like I'm harmonizing and stuff. And yeah, but I can't think of anything to sing, but I'm sure enjoying it.
Oh, I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad you.
It is uplifting. Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Singing is this the best music for the soul, truly. I think just sing out loud to yourself. I do in the morning, and loud sometimes. I need that energy in the morning. Like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All day.
Yeah. Eva, you've got a hand up.
I can sing along.
We have one more, and anyone can sing along with this.
Is there a way that you guys can we can see you? But I don't know how to put you together. Yeah, there, poor Fred. if you would just lay sideways, Fred.
You're, just say, just
I was joking.
we're going to do, You Are My Sunshine, and if you want to join in, please.
Now we need to see a little more of Eva. I guess
Run
you're
me
not
out, please.
Everybody. Everybody now.
both of you.
You're my sunshine, my only sunshine. Make me happy when it's rain. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. But when I woke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always love you and make you happy if you will only say the same. But if you leave me and love another, you'll regret it all someday. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You only once, dear, you really love me, and no one else could come between. But now you've left me and love another. You have shattered all my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. In all my dreams, dear, you seem to leave me when I awake my poor heart pains. So when you come back and make me happy, I'll forgive you, dear, and I'll take all the blame. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Everybody now. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray.
Louder, Eva.
Never know, dear, how much I love you. So take my sunshine away.
Jay Baba.
Hey, Bob.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dogs are loving it.
Well, they love it when I sing because it sounds something like they're barking. So
Oh, that was great, you guys. Woohoo. Gail, you've got a hand up.
I do have a hand up, and I realized that I actually got home, but I can sing a song that y'all will be familiar with from Buzz. Avatar, Meher Baba, JJ Baba. 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 Avatar Meher Baba, Jai Jai 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 Baba. Avatar Meher Baba Ki Jai. See, I can memorize lyrics.
That's great, Gail. I have not heard that one sung in a long time. I love that one. Wow. Well, I'm wondering. Oh, Kippy. Oh, girl. Maybe I'll just read that poem now. Our time is sort of loose. We don't have to end right on the hour, so just letting you know that. I know I'm departing from the usual. We don't usually read poetry here, but this poem just seemed so it was like the song that I sang, Cosmopath, it was like a different, it's set at that same time and it's talking about the same Baba as if they were companion pieces, I guess what it is. So I'll just read it and venture into, unusual territory. Okay, it's called Encounter. It's by Steve Slamenda. Walking in the heat of the day, passing by a toddy shop, drawn to an afternoon cup of tea, I approached the chaiwala, a handsomely bedraggled young man with a long, sometimes with somewhat scraggly hair hanging to his shoulders. His dark mustache is a bit unkempt, and he has about a 3-day growth of beard on his chin, his cheeks, and down his neck. His eyes are banked fires, smoldering. A lean, serious young man seeming so much taller than his 5'6" frame. Quiet intensity. I feel a gravitational pull to this stranger, who is no stranger, a black hole soul of a being, darkness infused with light. He speaks only as needed for the transaction. There is something about him, but what? He gives me a cup of tea and a couple of paisas change. The coins seem to pass through his grasp without somehow being held in his palms or between his long and lithe fingers. But it's his eyes, even just a few brief glances into my own, and I am struck in some way I can't understand. That pull, why is it that I want just to hold to this man, this stranger, a chaiwala? It's midday and I'm in the thick of my normal busy pursuits, only stopped for a quick refresher, a moment's repast, then to be off again chasing this and that and that. But it's hard to leave here, unexplainably hard. This man moves in fluid beauty. He feels like the budding of some tremendous flower about to burst onto the world. But I am drawn simply to his fragrance, which fills me with a sense of love, compassion, forgiveness that I hadn't known I needed or so desperately wanted. His eyes draw me into the hint of a story, of a kiss that has been, and a stone that is to be, the story of a time of awakening, of becoming. And with the encounter, I feel an ending and a beginning conflated into a moment that is neither, that I want to live within forever. I will stay here in his tea shop and drink his chai forever, until my body, myself, wilts away at his lovely feet. My teacup is empty. I watch him tending another customer, one who does not seem to be experiencing anything similar, just a quick and casual transaction. I watch as if all time has stopped. I watch his slender form move through his space with an ease and a grace. I want to gaze on his face again into those divine eyes. Who is this man? When he turns back toward me, I hear myself saying, "Who are you?" And in a voice of soft authority, he answers, "Yes." And it somehow makes sense. "Come back," he says. "I will," I say, and then he's gone. The tea shop is gone, lost in the moving crowd, the flow of time and space, and this and that and that. Suddenly I'm walking again within the mass and confusion of humanity, back into the common day. But something has changed, is different. I feel the warm glow of the tea in my belly, spreading through my being, warming and awakening my heart, a sense of well-being, peace, within a sudden curious restlessness, one I know will not subside until I find that tea shop again. Him, back to him. Who is he? Who is he? The chaiwala who holds a universe in a cup. Who is love personified? As I walk, I feel some dim something stirring in me, awakening. It is as if I could step out of my body. I would break into blossom. I long for the slight touch of his fingers next time he hands me a cup of tea. Jai Baba. That's Steve Slamenda. So, and I just was struck by, I love those stories of the early times. Ramju's diaries, just so intriguing. It's what a romance, those early days would have people for however they were drawn into Baba's web.
Betty, how did you find Steve Slaminda? I've never heard of him. I mean, no, it's not familiar, the name.
He is a longtime poet in the Oregon group. He was at our Oregon Sahabas last weekend. And
Oh, you told about him. You did tell. I'm sorry. Well, tell again. Not everyone heard, I'm sure.
He is
Good
a
story.
retired English teacher. He's been immersed in poetry for most of his life, but he's just, and people kept saying, "Where's your book? Where's your book?" And it's coming. It's coming. Talk about a shy person. He's just little resident. He's wonderful, nice man. So yeah, this is the poem he read, and I was it just sounds so much like the song I sang about Cosmopath. I couldn't get over it. Sally, you've got a hand up. Sally?
Yeah, Jai Baba. Yeah. I didn't see any other hand, so I just raised my hand. Here is a Hindi song, and in this song, the poet says that he's praising Baba and saying, "Your love is so precious, and there is nothing we can do without your grace, and you are the Malik, the leader, and you are our very breath," he says, "and help us remember you always." Kinda, that's the meaning of the song. प्यारे बाबा प्यार तुम्हारा हर कोई जाने सहारा, प्यारे बाबा प्यार तुम्हारा हर कोई जाने सहारा। ओम नमो नमो मेहरबा, ओम नमो नमो मेहरबा, ओम नमो नमो मेहरबा, ओम नमो नमो मेहरबा। बिना बात बने नहीं, तुम बिना कोई साथ नहीं, तुम बिना बात बने नहीं, तुम बिना कोई साथ नहीं। खेल तेरा अजब सारा, खेल तेरा अजब सारा। ओम नमो नमो मेहरबा, ओम नमो नमो मेहरबा, ओम नमो नमो मेहरबा, ओम नमो नमो नमो। तू ही तू है सबका मालिक, तू ही तू है सबका आशिक, धूल तुम्हारी बने रहें हम, भूल न जाएं हमारी मंजिल, धूल तुम्हारी बने रहें हम, भूल न जाएं हमारी मंजिल। ओम नमो नमो मेहरबा, ओम नमो नमो मेहरबा, ओम नमो नमो मेहरबा, ओम नमो 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 मेहरबा, ओम नमो नमो मेहरबा, ओम नमो। अवतार मेहर बाबा की जय।
That was just beautiful, Sally. Wow. Oh, you are have such a rich store of these beautiful, rich Hindi songs. I'm so glad you sing them. They're so heartfelt. Beautiful. Rosalie's clapping there. I have kind of a funny thing to read. Oh, again, it's not a song. I'm really deviating, but I'm going to read it anyway. And maybe I've read it. Maybe some of you have heard it, but it bears repeating. It came from Eric Solobaki, and it's a letter from Eric, and the introduction is, below is Eric's reply to a letter that had nothing but the sender's address, the salutation, "Dear brother," a complete blank page with Jai Baba to all and a signature at the bottom. So Eric responds to this letter, this blank letter. "My dear brother, upon thousands of letters that I have received in the past 50 years, your letter was the only one that delighted my heart to read, as it gave me such relief to find your deep love for me and your great concern for my time, my health, my eyesight, and my preoccupations. May beloved Baba bless you for this." So that was his response to the blank letter. And Gail, you got something? Not hearing you. You're muted, Gail.
There you go. Some glad morning when this life is o'er, I'll fly away to a home on Baba's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh Baba. I'll fly away. When I die, oh Baba, by and by, I'll fly away. When the shadows of this life have gone, I'll fly away. Like a bird from prison bars have flown, I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh Baba, I'll fly away. When I get oh Baba, by and by, I'll fly away. Just a few more weary days and then I'll fly away to a land where joy shall never end. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh Baba. I'll fly away. When I die, oh Baba, by and by, I'll fly away. Jay may hear Baba.
You're muted, Betty.
I'm sorry. Thank you, Ralph. Wendy.
This is a song from our Inuit people. And her name is Susan de Gluckart. And yeah, I wish I had the background to go with it, but I don't have any drummers with me. So this is the best I can do. Oh, see, and we are all family. Oh, ZM, we're all the same. Oh, ZM, the fires of freedom dance in the burning flame. Sing, oh, ZM, all people rich and poor. Sing, oh, ZM, those who do and do not know. Sing, oh, ZM, take the hand of one close by. Sing, oh, ZM, for those who know because they try. And the walls come tumbling down. Oh, ZM, we are all family. Oh, ZM, we're all the same. Oh, ZM, the fires of freedom dance in the burning flame. Sing, oh, ZM, all people of the world. Sing, oh, ZM, it's time to make the turn. Sing, oh, ZM, a chance to share your heart. Sing, oh, ZM, to make a brand new start. And watch the walls come tumbling down. Oh, ZM, we are a family. Oh, ZM, we're all the same. Oh, ZM, the fires of freedom dance in the burning flame. Fires burn in silence, hearts in anger bleed. Wheel of change is turning for the ones who truly need. to see the walls come tumbling down. OCM, we are all family. OCM, we're all the same. OCM, the fires of freedom. Dance in the burning flame. Dance in the burning flame. Jai Baba.
Wow. Oh, that's just absolutely beautiful. Wow. Ooh. What is that word for OC?
Yeah, OCM, the meaning of the word, I just wanted to make sure I had it right, is see meaning on others side of this. Oh, wait a minute. That was my notes. See the meaning on the other side of the paper. Okay. Anthemic call to turn away from racism and prejudice means a joyful greeting for family and loved ones in the Inuit family.
Say it again. I got distracted.
The last part means a joyful greeting for family and loved ones in the Inuit family.
OCN. How do you say it?
OCM, OSIEM, OCM.
Ian. OCN. And it's a greeting. It's
Yeah.
like J Baba or
Yeah, yeah.
ah.
Yeah. But if you ever get a chance to Google it and you get to hear the drums in the background, it's spectacular.
Really? And how would we, what that name, OCN?
OCM by Susan Aglukar. Hold on.
Maybe you could send a link later or
Yeah, I can do that. Like, how do I, in the chat, right?
that. Can you do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
That would be awesome. That would be wonderful. Thank you. And that was beautiful. Oh,
I was so nervous singing. That
really?
was like, oh, back up.
It's
Anyway.
It was beautiful.
beautiful. I love it.
Thank you. It just warms my heart. I have another one, but I can't sing it tonight because I'll cry. I'm just saying, I'm being totally honest. I'm not going to be able to get through it. I'll try for next week. It was the song when I was staying at is this okay to share this? Is that okay? When I was staying at Marizad, I always brought Katie Josh Groban's new CD. Oh, and anyway, the long and the short, when I was there, she would play different CDs like while I was there. And I just, yeah, I've been thinking about them so much lately. And anyway, but I think
She likes different kinds of music. I mean, Josh
Well,
Groban, is he a Christian singer or?
not, I wouldn't say that, but he really sings from the heart. Like they're beautiful songs. And yeah,
And she loves them.
so stay tuned, maybe. I'll do my best next time. Anyway, so it's fun. It's fun.
So you're gonna put the link to that,
Yeah,
with the drums. If we click it, we'll hear that song with the drums, with the background. Awesome.
I think I should do it.
Okay.
Susan OCM.
All right, good. Oh, just Google it. Okay. Oh,
And you'll know you're on the right one because her picture will come up and she's got what they would call a headdress.
okay.
It's really beautiful. Anyway,
Awesome. Thank you, Wendy.
oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Hey, Ralph, you've got another song?
Yeah. Oh, I was unmuted. I'm sorry. I thought, yes. Oh, I do. In this song, Mayor Baba Godman by Bal Kalturi, there's one verse that's, to me, difficult to understand what it means, and that is, do not do anything while doing everything. Do not do anything while doing everything. And then it's followed with the the words, what a way he has shown. He is doer entirely. What a way he has shown he is doer entirely. And so, for some reason, that made me think of another thing that I thought to be kind of related in a poem of Huma, which I can only remember those two lines from this couplet of Huma. And it was, Huma says, I am the aggrieved one. I have a claim to justice. I forget what precedes that and comes after those two lines. I am the aggrieved one. I have a claim to justice. And it occurred to me that how can we give things to Baba? And I thought, maybe that's a little trick if those things will come to mind in a moment of passion, when maybe somebody really makes us mad, and like me, my mind will go really digging, for dirt on those people or person. And so I think before there was a grievance of our own, it was Baba's grievance. It was God's grievance, Baba's grievance. And he's the one who has a claim for rectification. He knows where rectification lies. He knows he has the claim for justice. And we don't know the justice, but we start, wishing the person would turn to a toad or into or into a snake, or that serve them right. But in a way, then I think it's good if we look look for help in that regard. And Baba says he has help, which it requires faith to accept it, that it's real. Yeah. So I just thought I'd say that. That goes, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, God man. Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, God man. God man, God man, God man, God man. God man, God man, God man, God man. Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, God man. He is ever birthless, he is ever deathless, he is ever birthless, he is ever deathless, yet he comes in man form, even for the faithless, yet he comes in man form, even for the faithless. Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, God man, God man, God man, God man, God man. He is here, he is there, his house is everywhere. He is here, he is there, his house is everywhere. And where I am not, he is always found there. And where I am not, and where we are not, he is always found there. Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, God man. Do not do anything while doing everything. Do not do anything while doing everything. Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, God man. Meher Baba, Meher Baba, Meher Baba, God man. God man, 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 God man. I think that's it. Jai Baba. Avatar Meher Baba Ki Jai Baba.
You have a way with those old familiar songs, Ralph. That's just great. That's it's your style. It's great. Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you, Ralph.
I like them. Yeah. I'm old too. Yeah.
So simple. Lovely.
Thanks, Betty.
Eva, do you have something else?
Yeah. You have a great voice, Ralph. Really.
I don't know about great. It's unexplored territory. I've only recently began trying to sing a bit.
Well, I remember the last time when you sang something really bass. Is that it was wonderful. I think I
Yeah,
can't remember the song, but it was great. Thumbs up.
thanks. Yeah.
Fred wants to sing a Jim Reeves song.
Oh boy.
I wanted him to do According to My Heart. He wants to do There's a Heartache. So
Since he's singing, I guess he gets to choose.
I guess. But there he goes.
Sometimes they ask me if I'm really happy now. Well, I say sure, I never loved her anyhow. But inside I long for you and the way it used to be. Well, I look around and there's a heartache following me. Well, I always say that I'm really glad you're gone. I even act like I never cared at all. But your memory lingers on, and I'm never really free. Well, I look around and there's a heartache following me. Upon the past. I say I never loved her, never meant for it to last, but I know it's just a game, and the losers always me. Well, I look around and there's a heartache following me.
Jay Baba, thank you.
I guess that's how it would be if we left Baba. That's what I'm taken from that.
Totally agree.
Would
Yeah.
be a heartache. I have a little song. It's Ed Flanagan was a Catholic priest who came to Baba, left the priesthood and came to Baba, and he went to the first Sahabas, I guess you'd say, they had at Oklahoma, at the 50th anniversary of the accident in 2002. They gathered for the first time out in Oklahoma to commemorate the accident. So he rewrote Amazing Grace to for the occasion. So I'll sing it. Along the Cherokee Nation's olden trail, in clay drenched red with tears, on a road by an old Oklahoma farm, you shed your precious blood for me. So brave and light-hearted you lay there, transfixed in glory so bright, as when on the cross you gazed out over time and got your precious and set your precious gaze on me. Beloved Mayor, I can hardly see through tears of wonder and joy to feel what you've done in the land of the brave, to make the whole world free. Along the Cherokee Nation's olden trail, in clay drenched red with tears, on a road by an old Oklahoma farm, you shed your precious blood for me. Wendy, your native song made me think of this song. Ed Flanagan was just a really interesting character. He wrote a biography in 2 volumes of Baba, and they don't have it at Shariar, and I don't know why. There's maybe an issue, but you get it on Amazon, and it's paperback. I'm looking at the Amazon, ad for it, and it's $14 for each volume.
Who wrote it, Betty?
Ed Flanagan. Did you know Ed? He was
I met him.
yeah, right. He went to LA to join the movies, to be in the movie. After he left the priesthood, he went to LA to do somehow. I don't know what specifically, but he just I met him too. Really a bit of a flamboyant character, I would say.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I mean, that's an amazing undertaking. The story, Baba's life. So it's 2 volumes anyway. So that's Ed Flanagan, just so you know. Well, I wonder if we should sign off now, make a little room for Artie. Anybody have anything more?
I would like to say thank you to everybody. I had a good time once again, and it's my birthday tomorrow, and this was the best pre-birthday gift ever.
Happy birthday, Wendy.
OCM.
Yeah.
We'll see them. You
I'd
know,
like to thank you for doing this and hosting this every month. And everyone, I thoroughly enjoyed everyone's company.
yeah.
Yeah. So, great.
I know.
That's great.
Now, Eva,
Okay,
um,
Bob.
you two, I'd like to encourage Eva to chime in. You sounded it
Mark.
sounded really good, the two of you together on that one song. But Eva, you were playing the shy role in the place where you needed to be singing.
What's that?
We need you in concert on that, because it sounded, your timing, your harmonizing was just really very good.
Well, thank you, Ralph. Thank
And
you.
the sound was excellent, the two of you together. But you would come in, but then fade back out for most of the time. But
Okay.
I mean,
I'll
I
make
don't
sure
know. That's
I'll
up
come
to
out.
you guys,
I'll put
what
them
you
out
like.
next time.
I just
Thank
thought
you.
well,
Ralph, thank you for the encouragement. Thank you.
Nice. Yeah.
it's a selfish thought.
Always nice to hear.
No, Jay Baba.
Okay, Bob,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah. We have to encourage one another. Just
Yeah.
keep
Happy
great.
birthday, Andy. Happy
Oh,
birthday. Oh, that'll be.
Happy birthday.
Thank
And
you.
Fred is playing Happy Trails.
Oh,
Oh.
let's hear it. Let's hear it, Fred. Play Happy Trails, will you?
Happy Trails
You
until we meet
meet again.
And
happy until
Bye.
smiling until then.
As a foot, we're not together.
Together.
Let's sing a happy song and bring the sunny weather to you. To me.
Yes.
Some trails are happy trails, others are blue. It's the way you ride the trail that counts. Here's a happy trail for you.
Happy Trails. Till we meet What's our
Wow.
Ki
Here
Jai?
comes Archie in
All right,
24
yeah.
minutes. Yeah.
Oh,
Jay Baba.
Jay.
Hey,
Jay
Baba.
Baba.
Ki Jai.
Love you. Thank you.
Come here, Baba. Keith. Jay.
Jai.
Jay Baba.
Oh, thanks, Rosalie. We needed you. Okay, go grab a whatever, drink of water or something. If you're gonna come back for our tea. If not, enjoy the evening. Okay.
Mwah.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.